Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
Mafia de Cuba is another party game, kind of social deduction, but it does have a spin on it. First, I gotta say the components look amazing. The game is very simple to teach, and the game just has this quality of the cigar box that it comes in, these little diamonds that are in it that's really cute. So what you're going to be doing in this game is basically passing this cigar box around. The Mafia boss is going to take out a number of things. You toss around, everybody has an option of what they're going to take out. You'll be getting a role in this game, so you either be with the Mafia boss, against him, and some middle people, etc. that you're just seeing in social deduction games. Everybody will take something out of there, and the Mafia boss at the end will look and see what's in it, and based on people's lies and truths, he will try to deduce who's on his team and who's not. And there's certain rules, like if you pick the FBI agent, you automatically lose, stuff like that. So there's all that depending on what role they are based on what they took out of the box. It's fine. I don't particularly like stuff like this. I don't like the memory aspect, the questioning that goes on. It's fine. You know what the honest truth is? I don't play a lot of social deduction games. The Resistance Avalon is very good. I like it a lot. This one is fun. It's neat. You're asking questions about in the box. You can catch somebody in the line. If somebody says there were only 3 diamonds in there, and the person before says, nope, there were 5 when I gave it to him, and somebody after him says, there's 5 in it when I got it, you know this person's lying. It's that kind of thing. So you're trying to guess who stole your diamonds, who stole your stuff as the Mafia boss, and you want to get rid of them. So it's almost like Resistance meets Bang, where you're trying to, some people in your team, some people aren't, who's on it, trying to figure out who took it, who's lying, who's telling the truth. Somebody at my time might be telling the truth and lying because they're kind of in the middle. That whole deduction. If you like that, boy, is this game for you. It wasn't for me. I think it's okay. I got a few of these games. It's probably isn't my favorite one. I think there's a little bit too much gray area for the people that I'm going to play with. But if somebody recommends this at a con, I don't know that I would necessarily pass it up. But I'm like, you know what? Yeah, let's play that. Let's end the evening. Let's have some fun. That's fine. For me, it's going to be a Purge. Not something that I will seek out and play. I got so many games, guys. It's a fine game. Solid game. Just not for me. Here's Mafia de Cuba. You're going to get this box. It's going to look like a cigar box. It's very thematic inside. This is just printed on there. You get a rule book, and you're going to have your cigars inside. Open it up, and you can see the contents. You're going to get some of these glass diamonds that look fantastic. These really hard chips with these stickers already stickered on them. You're going to get a little baggie here that you will use with the name of the game on it. And you will have these whiskey bottles that will work as jokers. This little flap will come down so nobody can see. You can't see what I'm doing. I can lift up the flap, and you can't see, and that's the contents. Actually, for what isn't very much here, you can see the instructions on how to play. You'll be passing this around. It's a very good presentation. This game has very good presentation for a little social deduction game. Here is the rule book. You can see that it keeps on with the theme. Not crazy about the font that is used here, but number of players, what will be inside the box. The rules are very clear. It's not a very complicated game at all, but they're very clear. You're going to have a variety here of games that you can add to it, and then explanation of all of the characters here. This is just artwork. The rule book is really good. You can read it by about 5 to 6 minutes, be up and playing. Okay, so how do you play the game? You're going to put the 15 diamonds in here, and you're going to put a number of these tokens in here based on the number of players. And whoever's the Godfather will take between 0 and 5. I'll take 3 of these diamonds out. I'll put this in my pocket, so I know there are 12 diamonds left. I know each of these that are supposed to be in there are in there, and I will have the jokers out here with myself. I will close the box and send it to the next player. When it comes in, the player will take one thing out of the box, either a diamond or any one of these tokens that they want to take out. If they take one of these tokens out, they hide it from everybody else so nobody else can see and put it in their pocket. Or they could have very easily taken a diamond, hide it from everybody else and put it in their pocket, or any one of these would have been fine. They would have taken out. At the end of the round, the box will come back to the Godfather. He will secretly look at what's in there, knowing what he took out. Remember, I took 3 diamonds out. So then he will start to ask questions of people and accuse them of stealing his diamonds. The Godfather is trying to get all of his diamonds back in order to win the round. If he wins, anybody who was a henchman will also win the round. You have an FBI agent and a CIA agent. If the Godfather accuses of them, he immediately loses, and these guys win. The driver wins if he is sitting next to the winner. So if somebody wins and he's next to the driver, guess what? He drove the getaway car and also wins. If the Godfather loses, the thieves will count up how many diamonds they stole. Whoever stole the most diamonds will then win the game also. Once again, unless an FBI agent or a CIA agent is chosen. So the Godfather will just he'll get this back and he will ask questions. How many diamonds were in the box when you got it? What tokens were left in the box when you got it? And he'll start to discern who's lying to him and who's telling the truth. That's the entire game. It's a social deduction game. The Godfather wants to get his diamonds all back, all 15 of them. And depending on who you are, if you're a henchman, you'll be on the side of the Godfather, trying to give him straight information. The driver may not. FBI and CIA agent definitely will not. And if you're the thief and you stole a diamond, then you would definitely want to be lying or telling the truth or gaining the trust of the Godfather. And you kind of see how that works out. And that's Mafia de Cuba. Who should buy this game? I think this game should be centered for people who really have a need for party games, the social deduction, and this just sounds like fun to you. This box being passed around, guessing, answering questions, who took it, trying to figure out who's on your team. I like it better other places, like Resistance or Bang, but I think there's something here. I think people are really going to have this. If you really like party games, you're looking for something a little bit different but similar, this could be it. I think some of those games we're going to look at it and you're going to say, yes, this is for me, and you'll know instantly if you like it. For me, it's going to be a Purge, but this game is not a bad game. This isn't something I'm purging because it's terrible. This is more purging because it doesn't have a place in my collection. For you, it very well may. So this is one of the times where it actually gets a positive review from me, but just doesn't fit my playing style and what I want. So I'm going to say this is probably like a 7 on the BGG scale. And it may fit your collection, but it's not going to be me. So for me, it's going to be a Purge. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate you tuning in. If you liked it, please like it and hit that little subscribe button. That really helps out the channel. Lets us know that you're getting the videos that you want. If you agreed or disagree with what I said, feel free to comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and I promise that I will comment back. Thanks for watching, and everybody else, keep playing.